There are lots of people, see my glue and my happy face there? There are lots of people who really are missing out on the beauty of church teaching. As a matter of fact, the last 2 generations of Catholics have missed out on the beauty of church teaching. The truth is not being transmitted the way it should be, has not been for the last probably 2 generations, roughly 40 years or so. You can look around and see the effects of very poor education in the Catholic Church. The way you can see this is just by taking a look at how Catholics live their faith, or more to the point, how they don't live their faith. It is certain that a majority of Catholics today simply don't live their faith the way they're supposed to because they don't know the faith the way they're supposed to. While there are many causes contributing to the meltdown of the faith in the Western world, there is one cause that simply cannot be ignored, and that is the near total failure of the Catholic education system to transmit even the most rudimentary basics of the faith. By the time the 1970s dawned, religion classes had been replaced by arts and crafts. This is what the faith was. This is how the faith's been taught. We weren't taught much at all. What we were taught was actually more destructive than if somebody had not taught us anything at all. You know, when you've got a young, impressionable mind and you start pouring junk into it, that down the road that junk is going to create all kinds of problems, let me tell you, it's probably better to hear nothing than to hear something bad. Nowhere in this 12 years of Catholic education did I ever hear about the cardinal virtues, the theological virtues, the precepts of the church, the corporal works of mercy, the spiritual works of mercy. But I'll tell you one thing, I sure could put a poster together. My suggestion would be, if there was a way to file a class action suit, this ought to make me very popular. If there was a way to file a class action suit, parents should go back and sue the diocese and sue the religious orders for false advertising because they sent their children to Catholic schools so that their Catholic students would learn the Catholic faith, and the schools didn't teach it and the kids didn't learn it, and you should go back and sue for your money. Another case, this one from a Catholic high school, is of a young girl, so we've gone through the entire high school, was raised Catholic, but during her time in that school, she became a Buddhist. She's not alone. A clear majority of teens in the school, as I hear this from teens in that school who come up and tell me, a clear majority support abortion, and many of them admit to being sexually active. In some cases, their parents know it. In other cases, their parents don't. And I'm sure this school is not alone. We should all be angry about this. We should all be scathingly, insane angry about this, because this is souls. There's a generation of parents who have been betrayed by Catholic educators. And now there's a generation of students on top of their parents who have likewise been betrayed by Catholic educators. These parents are sending their children to Catholic schools and programs where they learn nothing about Jesus Christ. They learn nothing about the faith. They learn nothing about what Jesus Christ, our blessed Lord, came to earth to do. They hear nothing.